Hey my beautiful collective, how are you all? I hope you all are doing well. Today I'm back with 144 channeling reading for you all. In this reading I'm going to tune in with your energy and see what messages your divine team wants to give you at this period of time as we are in the full moon's energy. It's a flower moon in Scorpio, so know that its effects are going to be visible, majorly if you are an empath or sensitive soul, you carry sensitivity around your energy. So I've been guided to describe this energy to you a bit before starting off your reading. Make sure you're keeping your space, your energy space, your working space clean, because there's a lot of shadow that is emerging in this period of time. Okay, this could be your own inner shadow, addiction thoughts, thinking patterns are going to be resurfacing in this energy. So this is also, in a positive aspect, is a beautiful period of time to work on that aspects, because as it's been resurfacing with this energy, you are going to be able to recognize this easily and work on that. Okay, I'm also sensing your spirit guides and angels are been highlighting to do journaling. This could be really prominent for you collective and bring out the positive outcomes, because if you see, this is all about releasing and renewing with the flowers energy. Okay, this is like an opportunity for most of you, for most of us, to release what is resurfacing, and this goes, you know, in depth. Something is going to resurface. They are showing me like a black tar, so it's like this is a beautiful time to cleanse, heal and nurture yourself to become, like, you know, with the flowers energy, blossom in a beautiful way. That's what they are describing. So this is small note that your divine team wanted to give you around this full moon's energy. And moving on with your download, so your download says you are under the horizon. So around this download energy, I'm picking up like you are there. They have also shown me this submarine in my third eye vision, like you are under, and they have shown me like a submarine under the sea, right? And they have also given me the word telescope. So if you notice that submarine has this scope to see around, you know, it's been used to see the area. So something about that, I'm sensing spirits are trying to let you know that some things that you have been doing collective, it's quite secretive. This energy is quite secretive, like a mission here, with the Scorpio energy as well. It's like you've been asked to, with this telescope energy, keep checking on your energy, your environment, something about that. That's why they have been highlighting this cleansing, detoxing energy as well, to keep the space, the energy space, open and clean in some way. So you will be able to notice and see, and that also makes sense when we are surrounded in our own shadow or the environmental shadow. We cannot see what is coming in. Okay, this is like a subtle clue to some of you collectives here, that, you know, once you release, this is strong period of time for most of us, right? In terms of releasing and clearing the space, so we can notice what is arriving, because there is something is arriving. And after that, they have shown me this meteor. Okay, something is going to come in, and this is like meteor comes from the space, it is from the universe. Okay, So I'm opening up with this energy. Let's see what we are having in terms of the major energy. What is the major energy here? Thank you. King of Wands is coming out. This is a very grounding energy I'm feeling here. In between of this process, because I'm sensing there is a process going on here, you've been asked to make sure you're grounding your energy. That's what I'm picking up. Your spirit team is highlighting here with this King of Wands. It's like, do not forget who you are, collective, because yes, this is going to be like a turbulent as well, in regards to the emotions. So they are highlighting you to know who you are. That's why journaling is important here. Okay, so you will stay connected with this Wands energy to yourself. That's what this shadows, this tricky shadows will try to disturb that. Okay, your connection with yourself, your connection with source. Okay, distractions is coming out, and I want to mention that I'm also been facing like this. Of course, this is having effect on me as well. From yesterday, I'm feeling so distracted. So I make myself a promise that I'm not going to be on social media. Like, you have to be cautious. Like, this is also talking about, staying neutral, staying in the balance energy. Of course, I'm a Libra, so I thrive when I'm in balance energy, when I am balanced here. So this takes a lot of self-awareness to recognize where we are off putting ourselves, where we are crossing that line that no one mentions but we know for ourselves. That is why this King of Wands is coming out. Staying connected with yourself, collective, around this period of time, because this is, as I mentioned, is your own shadow more than the environmental things or people around you. This is resurging from within. So this is an opportunity, spirits are highlighting, that you can break free from those patterns that you have been struggled from so many years. Gonna be different for everyone, but this is something that's coming out with this Scorpio season. So we have the opportunity to walk through it and bring out that, that energy that is light-hearted, that is beautiful, that is of creation with the flower. Okay, because I'm also picking up what is coming after this period, because as I mentioned, there is a process going on. There is a victory. Okay, it's like this is gonna be a test for most of us, and if you are able to recognize and take control of the situation, because we can only control what's in our hand, right? For example, it's our habits, our routines, our diet, our plans, our passion. So this comes under our control. So this season is also testing, our own awareness in some way, collective. How aware we are about ourselves, about our journey, about our passion, about our creation, about our work. What is following up with this energy, Ma Baba Holy Spirit? What is following up with this energy? Page of Pentacles and the Chariot. sorry, the Page of Cups in upright, and the Chariot in the follow-up energy. As I mentioned, there is something like an opportunity is coming in. By opportunity, I'm saying that this could come across. For example, it's a goal that we have been envisioning collective. It's like this goal is with he holding the cups in hand and fish is coming out. It's like this goal is going to get materialized in some way. Okay, that's what this energy is talking about. Okay, with the fish also talks about, you know, good luck, charm, good fortune. Okay, Piscean energy also connects with creativity. So some of you are on your creative journey, or you're taking this journey or something, you know. I'm picking up like specifically this group of collective are already on it, on a creative journey, on the journey of their passion around something, business. Okay, with the King of Wands, this is also an entrepreneur energy, someone of authority. Maybe you are a manager, maybe people are working under you, you have a team, leader in some way. And this Page of Cups energy is also talking about, you know, this will manifest as a promotion, a raise, a new opportunity, a new position, or in business if you have set some goals for you. So something is getting physically manifested in upcoming energy. Okay, you will be able to see it, feel it. It's gonna be like a victory. Okay, finally something is coming into your hand. Okay, it's like a lot of work and effort has been given into this. You have traveled a long mile, something about that. So you're going to feel satisfied. With the Chariot coming up, this is also talking about the movement, forward movement here. So I'm picking up like this is going to charge you, boost you, and give you that confidence with the Chariot here. Okay, you know, sometimes we follow our heart, going against you know, people's will for us, people's opinions for us, people's expectation for us. We follow our heart, we try to do something, and it's like we are under the process, we are facing the things, maybe we are facing the challenges, and finally after learning through so many experiences, finally rearranging, restructuring our plans, our action, we are getting somewhere, you know, with the possibility, with the result. Okay, nothing brings you more happiness than the hard work payoff, you know, this satisfaction I'm talking about here. It's like receiving money after doing the labor work, hard work, blood and sweat. When it's been compensated, you feel relief, you feel satisfied, you feel like I've done the right thing. And this is what I'm picking up with the Chariot energy. So whether this outcome, the result is gonna be small or big, doesn't matter. It's what matters is that it has manifested in some way or form. Maybe not in a way you have been expecting, but it is getting certain. Okay, so that is giving you this boost, because I'm also picking up with the King of Wands energy. You have stood alone in your journey. Okay, and majorly if you are following a path that has been less walked, by people. So we get the judgment stares here, because no one wants to go under the path which is unknown. Everyone fears unknown, and that's what this long miles has been coming out with the Page of Cups. But actually that's the path that brings us the fulfillment, and doesn't matter if it gives us the small result or big. The main aspect is that it is giving us the result, and that is enough, because there is a sense of confidence, strength, passion has been igniting. Like, I can do, if I can do this, if I can achieve this milestone, I can do more with this Chariot. And I've been talking about balance here. So something is going to get balanced, okay? This is also talking about, could be financially. Things are going to get more stabilized, more balanced here. And as I've mentioned, it's a process. So I'm mentioning the shadow aspect and shadow work with the Scorpio season. Doesn't mean that everything is going to get released and replaced in a day or two. It's a ongoing process. This will take a while. And with this Chariot card, it is like, with that still in that process you're going to thrive, because you are grounded, you're self-aware, and that's why your connection with yourself has been highlighted by this Spirit. Nothing can take that from you, and that's your superpower, to be honest, collective. Let's see the message from the Akashic Oracle. Show us more around this Page of Cups, or anything you want to highlight from the Akashic Oracle. Anything important that is getting revealed. Literally, we got the Wheel of Fortune for you. Anything that has been revealed in this season for my chosen collective. Thank you. And the Pisces. Okay, the first card is Wheel of Fortune. The situation is evolving towards positive and successful outcomes. So this is the confirmation around this Chariot's energy. It's like wheels are turning finally. As I mentioned with the Page of Cups energy, something is moving. Whether it's moving a bit, but it is moving. So this is creating an hope and confidence that I can, take myself to I can make this wheel turn more rapidly if I can, make it turn a bit. You know what I mean. This Wheel of Fortune is a big confirmation. There is a renewal with the Chariot as well. As I mentioned, hope, passion, confidence, strength. It's like you are able to look at the faces of the people who have once judged you, and even share your victory with them. Not in a way, it's like sharing the good news around what you're, and that's why the satisfaction has been coming out. This is different, this hits different, this hits in the different aspects of your life. It's like financially, it's like emotionally, what you have been through. It's like a relief to your soul that uncertainty is getting faded out here, and certainty around your journey has been taking place with this confirmation. We got a treasure. Be cautious about sharing your treasure, as it holds more value than it seems. Okay, and I was mentioning about you sharing your victory with people. So this energy is also talking about, it's like they're trying to tell you that after this the situation will start to improve. You will see, for example, people wants to come and work with you. I'm just giving this as an example. If you are into social media, your social media manager or marketing, whatever, or you're doing something on social media, it's like once you are starting to receive this recognition, people wants to come in and collaborate with you. And if you know, there are a lot of people who are, you know, scammers, who are not promising something about that, so they are asking you to be mindful about, you know, I'm giving this as an example, but you will get my point. Be mind, because this, what you are creating collective, it's not just a business, it's not just a product, it's not just a team, it's of something of value. This has taken your hard work, this has taken your dedication, your blood and your sweat. So make sure who is having this is not just about the money. And same thing with the position you're taking. You know, you have worked on your skill set, you have worked on your mindset, your discipline, okay, you have worked on your working ethic, you know, something about trading fairly, okay, in a way that wherever you are putting your heads on, or wherever you are investing yourself, your products, your business, your people, you have to be quite selective, okay, because as I mentioned, this distractive energy is quite prominent in this season. So a lot of noise, and that's why connection with yourself, with the King of Swords, is very important in terms of nurturing what you have created and taking it where it deserves to be, okay. And even if it's around a money, be mindful where you are investing your money. Seek out to financial advisors, people who are good with it, you know, taking the suggestion before putting in your hard earned, you know, your money, your finances, or even your skills or something you're creating. Just, you know, choose something of value for, because this is a brand, this is, you are a brand, what you create is a brand, what you work on is like a brand, you know, what your skill sets are like a brand, you owns it. So invest in likewise energy, that's what they are highlighting you. Sometimes I take quite longer to understand the depth of the message, so please bear with me. We got the blessing tree coming out for you, beautiful card. Blessings of love and abundance, magical dust falling into life. Again, your cards are very promising, okay, and this is more talking about, you know, the stability I'm sensing here, that once you want it, it's like it's coming into the manifestation. Something is getting grounded here in this physical form, and they are highlighting two aspects very prominently here. First is finance and second is connection. This could be love, you know, family connection, friendships. You are going to be in a position, collective, in moving period of time, that you are going to attract many people, and that's why they're highlighting be self-aware, be mindful, stay connected with yourself in terms of choosing, because you are sitting in this Queen of Wands energy, okay. You will be served with the options, you will have a right to make the decision, right? Because out of many, there are selective things that is holding great outcomes for you. So that's why journaling, staying connected with yourself, with source energy, your guides and angel, or simply listening to your intuition will help you in this season, collective. We got Pisces, dreamers filled with compassion, exploring the depth of imagination. So Pisces energy has been repeated here with the Page of Cups. You could be Pisces, or this element has been activated in your chart, water signs. This also signifies the Scorpio energy, emotions. But as I mentioned, this is a beautiful aspect of this period of time, this energy right now, is that with the emotion, there is, as I mentioned, there is a beautiful energy of creation. And as you witness, as you give your awareness to it, you will see that you can thrive with both of this, with the Chariot here. Okay, this is a favoring season for you collectives. Okay, and why? Because there is this awareness here that is important to recognize at first place, because destiny unfolds like, you know, they are showing me this seconds clock, and it's turning into seconds. So it goes by the pattern. It unlocks with this you know, something like analog here, and you being attentive to that, mastering the code, you know, energy codes here can benefit you. I'm also saying with the Pisces energy, there is more coming in as we discuss. As you start to release it, the more creation is going to take place here, more ideas, more expansion is going to take place. Like, you know, your brain is having that space to grab the aligned ideas, the aligned thought. Maybe you had this before, but due to shadowy energy, you're not able to grasp it. But right now, as the release is going to happen, you will be able. And that's what this telescope message was all about. The meteor message was all about. To see what is coming in. It is from the divine, it is from the source, it is from your higher self, from the universe. So you can grab it, work with it, and bring fortune to yourself. We got the Wheel of Fortune and the Pisces energy. Good luck, fortune, prosperity, filling your cup. That's a blessing. I want to see the message from your earth guides here with the spirit animal oracle. If you are interested to check out the oracles I create, you can email me. I will share you the details. Let's see what earth guides wants to tell you. Animal earth guides. This could be the animal spirits characteristic you are holding right now within you, like you are embracing. So be attentive to this part of message. Mahaba, Holy Spirit, what animal guides wants to come out? Oh, this is blank. Thank you. We got the lizard, and I want to highlight this. This is not a coincidence. We have this lizard in the King of Wands energy too, and we got the lizard here. So you could be seeing lizard in your home, and this is the characteristic they are highly highlighting here. Imagination, spirituality, sensitivity, adaptability, ego, intrusion, and quick-wittedness. So this is also talking about, as I mentioned, this message is going to resonate with you strongly if you are empath and sensitive. And as with the Pisces energy, you are very creative, having this vast imagination to you, and that's why, you know, the ideas, the creation takes place through the imagination for you collective. And I'm also picking up, they are also highlighting this witty energy here. this season will bring version of you, bring out a version of you with this Chariot that is quite witty. You know, you will be very much discerning about your time, your space, because you're going to have a lot in your plate. You know, you're going to enjoy this process, so you will be mindful, and this is actually a nice energy to be in. To whom you are allowing in your life, whom you are entertaining, whom you want to connect with. I'm also picking up there could be people from past will show up, and I'm saying this wittiness has been highlighted around that energy. You will be, you know, closing the connection or ending things for good, like, you know, I'm saying, yeah, quite sarcasm here too. But this is required, this version of you is required in this season, so this serves well. We got Fox Spirit coming out for you. Quick-witted, wisdom, luck, cleverness, curiosity, cunning, adaptability, and playfulness. Again, the witty energy has been highlighted. I love this animal spirit coming out for you. They have also highlighted the luck here, cleverness, curiosity. As I mentioned, you're going to enjoy this process, and with this Page of Cups energy, what you are, you know, receiving from this process, from this work, you are going to submerge into that. That's why I'm not saying you much into, you know, it's like you have waited for this season to come in where you're going to get busy with your passion, with your creation, and it is finally here. Maybe you haven't experienced this in past or never, but you knew that this feeling, this is familiar feeling, so take it how it resonates. You know that you knew that I can be in this energy, and this is what is happening. So it's like you're very much excited about it, you're enjoying the process, you're being playful as well. You know, that's a part, like the beautiful part of the creation is that you start to enjoy, because this is something you love to do, you enjoy working on. So it doesn't look like, even if this is a business or something you have created with the passion, so it will not look like a work, it will look like a fun activity, like you enjoying this work. So you know, as time moves fast when you do something that you love, or you spend time with the person you love, so that is that type of energy. You know, you're going to enjoy the process, so that's a good news. That's again been highlighted here, enjoying the process. I'm also sensing that you're not going to be sharing, like you will be having some discernment with the people and energy, and that is a good thing. Okay, it's been highlighted here, you're being mindful. I think that's a confirmation too. We got Whale coming out for you. Wisdom, power, strength, self-reliance, protection, bravery, and ancestry. I'm sensing that you knew collective, and that's what you feel, that you are the person in your family, that you are the person in your friend group, you are the person in the place of work who has chose something which is different, which is of value, and it took a lot of courage with the King of Wands energy, bravery, but it is worth it. You know, you're going to set an example for people, and you knew that you are meant for this. Okay, you will be coming into this term. This is like an inner knowing, it's been fitted in your DNA. Like, as I mentioned, with this energy, you knew that this energy is there, but right now you're experiencing it, so it's like a familiarity, and you knew that you are here to set a different example for your lineage, for the people that surrounding you. I'm not just talking about the family here, I'm talking about you being a person in any environment, setting an example. You know how people talk, like giving your example to others. You know, you are an example setter here. Like you did something out of the comfort zone, you are brave, maybe to switch that job, maybe to take that business, maybe to approach that project that people hesitated, but you make it work. You know, you make it into something successful for yourself. Like that type of example setter energy is coming out here. Also very independent, maybe you're walking alone, you started alone, and you know, you have this aura, this energy to you that people feel they can rely on you. Okay, it's like when you want to date someone, the person you date, they feel that this is, you know, we feel sometimes like that energy. This is like a family person, this person is reliable, this is like a husband material, wife material, so they cannot take you casually. You understand what I'm saying? It's like your intentions can be sensed by people. Like I've given the example of dating, but in anything, in interviews as well, if you are going for a position, what's in your mind, in your energy can be reflected to that person. Something about you is huge with the whale's energy. We got a crow coming out for you. Enchanting, brave, adaptable, strategic, wise, transformative. Okay, so you have been gone through a lot of transformation here, and I'm sensing this transformation was around this project, this work, what you've been working. You have seen a lot of transition, you have changed, as I mentioned, restructuring yourself, restructuring your plan, making changes, till the time you find that key is fitting to that lock and it's getting opened. You have been, you know, reshaping it. And I'm also picking up, you have adapted, you have this adaptive quality to you to change. It's like you're not stubborn with your ideas, like no, I'm just going to follow this way only. If this doesn't work, I will drop it, I will do something else. No, you are a builder in a different, they are showing me this portrait, like, you know, this art form that man is building himself with the hammer, something like that. You choose to pick one project and work on it by adapting the new concept, maybe what is going on in market, how I can put this into my work and make it work, like something about that restructuring. Hippopotamus, we got an hippopotamus coming out for you. Strength, protection, wisdom, diligence, fertility and equilibrium. Protection has been highlighted here a lot. So as I mentioned, you give off this energy to people, and people also feel you're quite protected, like you hold these boundaries. Maybe you have set some boundaries around some people or the working environment to, you know, to analyze, to think, to create. Maybe some of you are artists, very grounded energy, and that's your plus point collective. Like you've been grounded offers you a lot, and this is coming to your realization as well. We'll see the message from the fairies, from the fairy oracle. I've been drawn to use it, and if so far the insights and the messages from this reading has been resonating with you, please make sure you're subscribing to Psychic Bliss and commenting down what part of this reading has resonated with you the most, and what spirit animals connect with you the most. If you're seeing these animals around you, and what's your story? I love to read your stories. That's my favorite part. Let's see, Mama Holy Spirit, what fairies wants to give, any higher realm message fairies wants to highlight today for my collective. We got in forest fairy. In the heart of the woods, whisper dance on the breeze, carrying secrets only trees can perceive. Okay, so this forest fairy is highlighting that, as I mentioned, with this Pisces energy, there is secrecy. You know, this code is unfolding, and this is more about the nature's energy too. So most of you haven't even realized what has been going on in the past, but now things are clicking to you with that analog clock. Okay, as they are giving me the example of the nature, how nature works, and you are a part of the nature collective. That's what the nature fairy is highlighting here. You are being asked to eat more green vegetables. I don't know, my attention is going to green. Or surrounding yourself around green plants, indoor plants, to, you know, grounding energy has been highlighted here. We got a mystery fairy. In the shadows, whisper unveil the secrets of the unknown, weaving fascination with each passing moment. You are the enigma waiting to be unraveled by yourself. This mystery fairy is talking about the shadow message that I've given in the start of the reading, like a Scorpio energy here. And the message confirms with this secret, with the mystery fairy, that the more you're going to understand, because shadow is not a bad aspect of our life, of our personality. It just reveals you know, that what is blocking you and what's more to you behind it, beneath it. So that's what this mystery fairy is highlighting. Once you are going to reveal, like, the unknown aspects of you are getting known here with this process. We have dream fairy, bath in lunar glow, dream takes flight on whispered night breezes, go with the flow. This is again highlighting the message. This is talking about the process you have went through. As I mentioned, you know, when in past, when things are not, you felt that you know, something about this wheel was not been turning. Actually, there is this build up was been happening here. Okay, and something about with the moon's energy, moon is taking my attention in this beautiful card, has brought that to the surface. Bringing in the you know, dream and vision, giving an opportunity to dream and vision get manifested here in physical form. Dragon fairy, exploring what lies beneath the surface in any situation brings you closer to your ultimate purpose. Keep pushing forward with determination. This connects with the chariot's energy. Okay, it's like now that wheels are starting to turn, it's best to keep moving. Do not rush, do not force, just follow the flow, just follow your own rhythm here, because as I mentioned, this is going to take a while to have that wheel taking its pace. So trust the process. Whatever you're doing, collective, is around your shadow aspect, around your creation, it's on point here. Wind fairy, the challenges coming your way are like the wind pushing you forward, wind pushing you toward achieving your greatest goals. Embrace them, learn from them, and turn them into accomplishment. This is exactly, I'm telling you, that whatever challenges is going to come, embrace that, because it is just pushing you towards what you want. And a goal has been you know, the goals are been highlighted. I've been talking about the goals, It's literally taking you towards your goals. Even the shadow, even the darkest times, anything that is coming your way, it is just, giving you an opportunity to restructure, to reshape yourself, your craft, and go there. You are never left behind. Every time, even in the situation you felt stuck, you are not stuck. Something was been happening in the background, in you, in your energy. So you've always been transforming, you've always been creative. This is amazing energy collective that you're having if you understand the depth of this reading. And that's the beautiful part of life. When we live a life with purpose, everything works out for us. When we follow the calling of our heart, the calling in any way or form that aligns, a calling that aligns with your soul, when you start to follow that, nothing can go wrong. Even the darkest part, even the shadow, whatever we say, it's there to bring our best self to life. Okay, so I'll just take a last card from the divine to end this reading. And if you want to book a personal session with me around your current situation, you can see the email ID is given on screen. Let's see, what is the divine's message? Thank you. The universe. The cosmic space filled with so much power and magical manifestation of energy is a powerful indication from the Most High that you have been guided to follow your passion and path ahead. It conspires for you to benefit yourself and your loved ones, leading to an abundant life. 333. That's a confirmation from the divine for you. So on this note, collective, I am leaving you here. Hope you found value and resonance in this reading. If so, please make sure you're supporting my channel. Also, I have posted some monthly pick a card reading options on my community page. Let me know what you want to see. So I'll meet you soon with next reading. Till then, just